the Lynx Boondocker 4100, which is the 165 track. So when we first posted that, when it came out last week and they released that was going to be available in the US, everybody that commented on those posts was basically saying, it's just a red Summit, right? Like, what's the difference? It's just a red Summit, like, big deal. But there's not really anything similar between those sleds. They kind of look the same, but the side panels are different, the hood's different, skis are different, rear suspension's different, front spindles are slightly different, shock calibration's different, seat, tunnel, bumpers, the approach angle, everything is different. So it's in a sense kind of like another manufacturer, even though BRP is making it. Well, I mean, in fact, they're made in Finland, where BRPs are made in Canada, or Ski-Doos are made in Canada. Lynx is made in Finland. It's not even made in Canada. They share the same motor, they share the bulkhead, and the A-arms, and that's pretty much it. So it rides totally different than I thought it would. I thought it would feel a lot more like a Summit than it does, but because it's a twin rail skid without the T-motion, and the shocks are in a completely different configuration, that thing goes over the bumps really smooth, like really well. It's a really fun sled to go from the trails coming into the mountain, where you've got like that little bit of chatter, and then you get in that single track moguled out stuff. That Lynx is really, like, it's really good there, but it's really fun there, like probably more so than a Summit. It's a little more stable and handles the bumps and stuff a little better than a Summit. You know, the Summit will kind of steer in and out underneath you, and the Lynx doesn't do that. It's a really stable platform. Overall, I think I would still take the Summit over a Lynx if I were doing more stuff that was covering rough trails and jumping and playing in ditches and just going out, running to the mountain and trying to find stuff to kind of jump off of and play on. That's where the Lynx would be great. And if I had long access into the mountains, the Lynx would be a great setup, the great way to go over the Summit. But what we do for tree riding and mountain riding and drainages and that, I think the Summit still has a bit of an edge there. It's a better mountain sled. It gets up on top of the snow and kind of creates that propulsion going forward, where the Lynx will dig down a little bit rather than claw up on top. So the Summit, if you're looking at it as Summit versus Lynx, like which mountain sled should I get, that's kind of what you got to take into consideration there.